Good evening. I'm Jeff Van Heiser. Tonight, wives outlast their husbands because they're not married to women. But first, joining me is Secretary of the Press, Andy Cumberdale, to tell us about the Sasquatch Advisory. Mr. Cumberdale?
Yes, the White House has broadcasted a National Sasquatch Advisory. The American government would like the good citizens of the nation to know that this situation is under control and the country's best cryptozoologists are working to quell this crisis.
So, the United States government is confirming that there is, in fact, such a thing as a Sasquatch.
Yes, we are. However, we do not want to cause any confusion between a Sasquatch and a Bigfoot or a Yeti. Neither of these are real.
Right. So what exactly can we expect from a Sasquatch Advisory?
Well, it seems that the once elusive Sasquatch has now made a more obvious ecological impact. The population exploded after the United States adopted Canada's restriction on hunting Sasquatch.
So not only is the government confirming that Sasquatch is real, but that its population was controlled.
That is correct. The government sanctioned hunt to just keep Sasquatch population within a manageable range. However, the people for the ethical treatment of animals lobbied against such methods of population control, which has led to the Sasquatch boom.
So PETA is responsible for this increase in Sasquatch activity.
That is correct.
And are Sasquatches dangerous to the public?
Yes, they are animals that are not to be disturbed and must be taken seriously. It is their mating season right now, and they can be increasingly hostile at this time. Citizens are advised to stay in their homes between dawn and dusk and keep their pets leashed.
Now, if there are laws in place in Canada to protect the Sasquatch, why haven't they had such an advisory?
Sasquatch are rare in Canada. They must prefer the more dynamic and temperate environments offered in the United States, namely the Eastern Seaboard and the Rocky Mountain states.
But why cover it up? Why all the secrecy?
Quite simply, we feared that poaching while the Sasquatch was out of season would become a problem. We also believe that coupled with the stigma generated through tall tales of the monsters hunting documentaries, the public wouldn't be able to handle it unless there was an emergency.
Okay, but how could the population become so rapidly out of hand? I mean, where are they getting the food to reproduce so quickly?
Think of them like giant raccoons, if you like. They will eat anything. In fact, our initial reports came in when a couple discovered their trash being ripped in half. Apparently that Sasquatch have found some beef jerkies discarded in their waste.
Uh-huh. One final question. We wouldn't happen to be invading North Korea today, would we?
You got me. You got me there. All right, you got me.
See, I knew there was something up. I mean, you almost had me fall for it. Then you started talking about PETA, and I knew I couldn't take you seriously.
Well, you can't blame me for trying.
No, it was good. At first I was like, what? But then stuff about poaching and Canada, quite a ruse though. I applaud you.
Thanks.
Well, that's all we have time for. Tune in later tonight for exclusive coverage on yet another war.